How we doing? How we doing? Today is Tuesday, 14th of May, 2024. Just doing a real estate tap in with you for today. So, got some of these inflation numbers. It's the PPI, which is the Producer Price Index. Basically, from the business side of things, this is what this report is reflecting in terms of the interest rates from those on the business side or the production side, and they've gone up. So most likely when the CPI, the Consumer Price Index, come out tomorrow, we probably should see some type of correlation there with that going up. And all in all, that's just not a good sign. It's continuing to stay what they call sticky, keep going up, rising, and the Fed's number one goal right now is to try to tame inflation, bring it down to this 2% target. So, either at some point they're going to need to pivot and say, we're probably not going to get to 2%, or if they are bullish on trying to get to 2%, they may have to increase rates, which, won't be good for the economy. The higher the rates stay, asset prices and things like that will continue to come down. So just something to keep your eye on. See what the response is to this report. Are they just going to keep rates where they are for longer and try to give it another few months to see if the data comes back more favorable? Or will they do something that nobody thought they would do this year, and that is, raise the rates? I think in the long run, in my opinion, it would be best to kind of, go into the recession, have the pain, have it hurt for a little while, and then get past it. But I don't think that that's what they're going to do, especially in an election year. So they'll be, quote unquote, kicking the can down the road a little bit more, for right now. So, you can expect if these interest rates stay higher for longer, that asset prices will start to come down at some point. Economy will continue to slow, and if we fall into official recession, that'll probably happen. So, we say this, how's there, in regards to real estate, we're probably looking at prices coming down, which from a buyer's perspective is good. Obviously from a seller's perspective, it's not that great. But all in all, when it comes to real estate notes, which we talk about here, whichever way things go, there's going to be opportunity. So if you are looking for an opportunity to invest in real estate, you want to look into the real estate notes. And this week I've been trying to talk about why and give reasons. And another reason is amortization versus appreciation. When you're a note holder, you are more focused on amortization as opposed to appreciation, because appreciation is for the owner of the property, or the person living in the property, typically. As prices go up, they're putting money in their pocket whenever they do sell. But as the bank, you're looking at the amortization schedule, and it has nothing to do with appreciation or if the market goes up or down or anything like that. Whatever the amortization schedule says, that's what the person owes, and the only one who's in control of that and changing that is you as the note holder. Now, if you want to renegotiate that with the seller somehow, some way, change the terms, you have the ability to do that, but you're not obligated to do that, as opposed to the market dictates the homeowner's equity position. This month they could be up 10%. Next month there could be an adjustment and they could be down to only 5% equity position, just depending on what happens in the market and at the time that you potentially want to sell. That's really on paper whatever your equity position is, because if you're not necessarily cashing in on that equity position, that's it's not realized money. It's only realized when you do sell the property, and then you take in that money. So on paper it could look like you have a good equity position, but that is subject to change in another couple of months, or whenever it is that you decide to sell. But amortization never changes for the bank, for the person that's the note holder. In year 5 you still owe X amount of dollars, no matter what the value of the property is or what's going on in a particular market. So again, that's another reason, once people really start to probably understand amortization as opposed to appreciation, they look at notes as something that they want to get into, because again, that never goes away unless you want it to. So it's just another reason. We'll continue that throughout this week, giving reasons why we like notes. So if you missed yesterday, you can always go back either to the YouTube channel Abundant Capital Group, or on my social media. Just look up Abundant Capital Group. You'll see yesterday's video, whether it be on Instagram or Facebook, or like I said, on YouTube. So so that's just another reason. And we'll see what the data comes out for tomorrow, and see how the market, the stock market reacts to that. If you're somebody that's in stocks and you get a bad report and things start to sell off, and you want to look for diversification or look for another avenue, please reach out. Please look into real estate notes as an opportunity to get you a solid 7, 8, 9% return all day long on something that's backed by an actual asset or a real property. All right, talk to you soon. Have a great day.